Hello, this is the Headbanging Zulu here, better known as Steve. Just wishing you all a good morning, and I just thought I'd do a short film because I went record shopping again a couple of days ago, but unfortunately I've been distracted by a thing called football, and it was pretty good yesterday. It's the knockout stages now, so I've been busy watching that and doing gardening and stuff, so just haven't had the time basically. The weather's actually warm here, which makes a change. Normally it's very overcast, and looks like we're having a good summer for a change. Hope this will be my last film, probably while I'm up down south. The next one you'll see is when I'm back in the West Midlands again. But I did do well at the record store again. And the first one I hold up is dedicated to Greg the Egg. Because it was Greg that made me buy it, because A, it's from a band from Ontario in Canada. Second thing is, I've never ever heard of them before, and it was one of these blind buys that turned out better than I thought. And it's this band, Monster Truck. Apparently this is their second studio album, and to me it sounds like a cross between Nickelback and ZZ Top. Some of you may disagree with me. There's some really good songs on here, like "Don't Tell Me How to Live." There's a few really sort of catchy tunes on it, but I quite enjoyed it for the price I picked it up for, and that's it there. It looks like somebody's obtained this copy at a gig or something, but it's a very, very good CD, and it was released on the Mascot label. And Greg, are you familiar with this? Because apparently, I don't know much about the band, but they have played at a few Canadian football or baseball or events, so maybe you'll know something about the band. But yeah, it was because I went to the record store, it was mentioned Canada, you can see it there. I immediately thought of Greg and I thought I'd buy it, but I saw it the other day and I left it. When I saw it a second time, I picked it up. But it's not bad. It's quite catchy actually. They've done all the festivals and stuff and supported bands like Guns N' Roses, Deep Purple, Alice in Chains. So yeah, they're certainly sort of gathering momentum. If anybody else in the VCs knows of them, please put something in the comments below. And do you like them? But yeah, it was just a blind buy that took me completely by surprise. The next one I want to hold up is this baby, and I saw this record, and being a big Led Zeppelin fan, I had to pick it up. And this is basically the Led Zeppelin BBC sessions. There's 3 sessions, and the quality of vocals on here is second to none. Excuse me, because I think it was the second American tour was when Robert Plant reputedly smashed his voice to pieces and he damaged his voice. But the vocals on this record are just absolutely awesome. They've got very lot of Muddy Waters, I think it's Robert Johnson blues orientated songs. They're all like John Bonham and Jimmy Page are playing at their very best, and it's alright. It's probably the heat, and yeah, it's just a cracking CD. I've been listening to it this morning actually. That's the track listing. You get all the big hits on it, like Immigrant Song, Dazed and Confused. And basically some of these songs were demoed at the gigs before they were actually put on the various respective albums. But as I say, Robert Plant's vocals are just awesome. And it's when they were starting out, and they were just amazing. And John Bonham's drumming again was good. But that's the cover of it. I'm sorry about earlier, I just had a bit of a brain freeze then, but it's amazing for me to get brain freezes because I ain't got a brain, some people say. But it's one of these things, and you get all these pictures on it, and yeah, it's really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed this CD, it was well worth the money. Now, the next one, I'll do these 2 next. I'm not going to talk about this one, because I'm pretty sure I've got it at home. It's Dream Theatre's Images and Words, but I'm pretty sure I've got a copy of that. But this one was so cheap, I picked it up just in case. But the one I was really fused about is I've not got any Dream Theatre live, and this one's live scenes from New York. if you like progressive metal, this is right up your street. I personally love this sort of stuff. A lot of my friends don't. They find it all not sort of heavy metal, but to me it's all the same. It's really, really good, and I do like sitting back and listening to it. But it's a 3 CD box set, and you got a nice collage of pictures, and yeah, it's just amazing. I've listened to some of it as well. It's really good. But I was really shocked. I've never ever seen a live Dream Theater before, so I definitely picked that up for the collection. I hope you can see the track listing alright, but it's one of these CD cases. It doesn't sort of lend itself to reading unless you've got sort of like X-ray vision or something. But yeah, it was really, really great pickup. And the next one, we'll get Greg the Egg's tail wagging, and that's this one. Gillan and Glover, and I think you may have this. Let us know, Greg. But it's called the Purple People Eater, and this is basically Gillan and Glover, who are in Purple. Roger Glover. They collaborated on a lot of stuff over the years, and this is like 2 CDs of all their collaborations, and it's really, really good. I've been listening to this a lot as well. But you get your 2 CDs there, and you get the 2 albums, Accidentally on Purpose and Music in My Head. It's just an awesome stuff. If you like blues rock and that sort of Deep Purple style of rock, it'll be right up your street. Again, I'll be listening to this. You get a nice little booklet with a bit of booklet action. No pictures, lot of words telling you about all the, like, you get Ian Gillan band stuff and all this stuff. More like autobiographical than pictures. But yeah, it's a nice little pickup. I don't know what that sport is. Looks like American football, but I might be wrong. But yeah, it's just a nice little pickup, and I've really enjoyed playing it as well. Someone said it was a bit psychedelic, but I disagree with that. I've not heard anything that's sort of really psyche, but it's really bluesy sort of rock. The next one I've got, I know I've got this one, but I picked it up anyway. I'm just having a look to make sure I've not left anything out. Was this one? This is ZZ Top Eliminator. Some people don't like these again; they prefer the earlier stuff, but I quite like them. But it was good money for good value for money, and you get all the CDs, and you get a DVD in it as well, and you get a lot of live stuff and bonus stuff as you get into these remastered or reissues. You get a nice picture of the car, and it's just a nice presentation. And you get your 2 CDs, 1 live and 1 studio, I think. And I've just got to look at the booklet action. But yeah, you get a nice thick booklet, and great, I can actually read it as well, which is amazing. And yeah, just got a lot of words and pictures. They really make a fuss of you, and you know, it's a really nice package. But for the price it was, I'm a big ZZ Top fan, and I thought I'd pick this up, you know, for the collection. It wasn't that very expensive, but I must admit I do like the earlier stuff. This is more their commercial. They did Eliminator and Afterburner, but to me that was very commercial. I like the stuff before or then. But yeah, you get pictures of the band and stuff. Just the usual bits and pieces. But last but not least is the only vinyl I bought of the trip, and this trip's been absolutely amazing, because where vinyl's concerned it's been a drought. I just haven't purchased, but I hope this record more than makes up for it. I know it's damaged, but I bought it because it was a charity shop find. It was only a couple of quid because of the fact I wanted to hear it, and the vinyl's in absolutely perfect condition, but unfortunately the cover is really battered. The reason why I wanted to listen to it, because you've got a group and it's called Mars, and they used all the first letter of their surname, and this was the only record they ever did, and I've listened to it on YouTube and it sounds not bad. You've got people like Tommy Aldridge, who used to play for Whitesnake. You've got another guy called Rudy Sarzo, who used to play for a lot of famous bands as well. And what I've heard of it so far is pretty decent. I must admit, it's originally done on the Shrapnel label, and it was distributed by Roadrunner in the UK, but I never had much hopes for it, you know what I mean? So I don't like it. At the price I paid for it, I could trade it on. It's quite a surprise how good it is, actually. It's not bad. I don't know if anybody else in the VC's come across it, or have you got any thoughts on it? I'd love to hear. But it was just, it's amazing to find it at a charity shop in the first place anyway. Because apparently, I think this is the only record they did. And I did some research on the metal site, and apparently even they admitted it's a very obscure album. It's not something you see every day. Apart from the damage there, which doesn't sort of bother me, I just bought it for the fact because I was so intrigued by it. But please tell me if you know anything about it. But that's the picture of the band there. There's no moustaches there, so Aaron, but you got a track list in there. You got a nice picture of a highway there as well, and you've got nice little things here telling you about drugs, which I found quite funny. Drugs are no fun. Drugs endanger the life and happiness of millions. It must stop. We appeal in particular to the youth of today. Stop the madness. There are better things in life. And you got that stop the drugs ticket. But yeah, it's just a curiosity, and it's another blind buy that's turned really good for me. So if anyone has any comments on this, please let me know. I'll be very interested. But anyway, I'm off now. More football beckons. We play Tuesday night, and hopefully I could be home by then, because I'm definitely going back before next Wednesday. I might even go back tomorrow yet. I don't know what's going to happen. But this is probably the last video you see of me down south for a while. But spread the love, folks, and take care. This is a Zulu saying bye.